Hey guys, Billy Horschel here, Michael Neff, Gears 3D. We're here at TPC Sawgrass. Michael came into town. Obviously, I've had hip surgery 6 months ago. Todd and I wanted to figure out, sort of look on the engine a little bit better to see how the swing's changed compared to 3 years ago, what I'm doing well now versus what I wasn't doing well. And so here's a couple things we saw.
We have about the same amount of pelvis turn, so I was kind of worried about his right hip since we just had hip surgery, and we were worried that he was not getting enough depth. Todd T8, who's filming this video, Todd Anderson, amazing golf coach. We were worried that he was getting a little bit more depth, and with the irons, we were matching that up with pelvis depth, and at impact, we were matching that up really nicely. But when we got to the driver, we saw a much different thing today, didn't we?
Yeah.
What did we see?
So with the driver, we saw, compared to a few years ago, I'm actually turning about 10 to 12 degrees more into my right hip, which is a great thing. It means I'm loading more, storing more power. But what I had been feeling and what the Gears 3D showed us was that I wasn't opening as much. I was actually turning roughly 20 degrees, 15 to 20 degrees less through the hitting, through the follow through to impact and everything.
So you were actually turning more on the backswing and less on the forward swing.
Correct.
And so we didn't really pick up on that, but at impact, what we like to see with these guys, what Billy did before was he would match the same amount of pelvis turn at the top of the swing as he did at the bottom of the swing. And what we found today was that it was pretty different. I mean, we went from 36, it was we were at 57
degrees
down
back
at 36
at impact.
So that's like a 20-degree difference, which is massive. And now we're at like 52 and 48. So we're almost like 46 and a half. So we basically were able to match that up. And we also learned that the club gets a little close to you coming down.
I got a little bit too much flexion in my trail arm.
Yeah, this gets a little close coming this way.
And it gets too much. So we're trying to feel like this arm stays a little straighter. It allows me to turn a little bit better. But then also I'm trying to maintain that sort of not increase this flexion coming down. Trying to almost feel like this gets straighter as I come down. The club, the handle gets further away from me. I almost feel like I'm throwing the club. It's a feel like a throw. And then it gets it away from my chest, allows me to open up more, which is giving me more speed. We went from 113 to 114 to 116 to 118 on this last one. So massive difference in just really about a 20-minute of working with Michael. This is why it's so imperative to not only work with a swing coach, a PGA Tour professional teacher, but also 3D data. It gives you the numbers, allows you to work, see inside the engine, under the hood, because this is stuff we couldn't, we could sort of see, but this gives us actual definitive proof and numbers, what is a little bit off and what we need to do.
Yeah, but looking good. So I like what we're going, and then also with the, we're trying to get a little bit more this width and handle depth and feeling like that shaft load. So we're going to try something maybe a little softer in the middle to help it feel like it lays down a little bit more shaft-wise.
Yeah, so gonna go maybe a little softer shaft. We may have a little bit more info on that down the road. Keep that a little secret for now.
Yeah.